You are a tree. Feed God's people, and God will keep feeding you. The Bible constantly speaks about trees, and for a reason, because you are one. You were planted by God to grow, bear fruit, and feed others. When you live for His purpose, He continues to pour into you. But there's a warning too. Bad trees bear bad fruit, and God does not allow anyone to keep feeding His people poison. You are a tree planted by God. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of His splendor. Isaiah 61 verse 3, God placed you with intention, like a gardener, planting a tree in the perfect place. Your life, your journey, your growth. It's all part of His plan to bring life and hope to others. The fruit you bear is not for you. By their fruit you will recognize them. Matthew 7 verse 16. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace. Galatians 5 verse 22 to 23. Fruit is not for the tree, it's for others. The spiritual fruit you grow, love, peace, joy, kindness, is food for people who are hungry, broken, lost. You are a vessel to carry God's nourishment to His people. God feeds those who feed others. He is like a tree planted by streams of water. Psalm 1 verse 3. Every branch that does bear fruit, He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. John 15 verse. If you keep feeding others what comes from the Spirit, God will keep watering you. You will never run dry because He knows you're not keeping the fruit to yourself. You're feeding His children. Bad trees feed, people poison. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Matthew 7 verse 19. This is the warning. Bad trees produce bad fruit. That means people who operate in pride, hate, lies, manipulation, or false teaching are feeding others the wrong things, and that spiritual food poisons. It draws people away from God. It confuses their identity. It leads them into darkness. God says He cuts those trees down, not because He hates them, but because He won't let anyone feed His people things that lead them away from Him. He protects His children from being spiritually poisoned. Life is a test. What are you feeding others? We will all be known by the fruit we produce. The question is, are you producing fruit that gives life? Or are you feeding others things that slowly pull them away from God? God is watching His garden, and He rewards the trees that feed His people well. Be the right tree. Be the tree that gives life. Be the tree that feeds the hungry with God's word, love, truth, and hope. Because when you do, God will never stop watering you. But be careful not to feed others with bitterness, lies, or self-glory. That fruit destroys souls. And God will not let His people be poisoned. So grow, feed, shine. That's what it means to live for God's purpose.